After several hundred years, Al-Andalus has fallen to the Christian Reconquista and Moroccan conquerors. Today, I'm going to be restoring Andalusian control over Iberia and achieving the goals of our ancestors in
Master
avenging
Abdullah,
the battle
and again we're going to go
Tours.
Exalted Warlord, and we're going to take the army tree for our guy. I'm going to do some tasks. I'm going to move back into Iberia, then I'm going to start reconquering the entire peninsula for the Andalusian culture group. Alright, I'm going to start a war with this guy because he's Almohadi. The Mawali faith is kind of dying out because they're trying to convert everyone, so I'm going to go ahead and conquer him to stop the full conversion of Iberia. Okay, we've got our first battle going. I'm going to beat their forces, and I'm going to continue over here and move into his lands. Alright, we got our first siege done right here on his capital. Alright, we caught his forces in a battle up here. See if I can beat him real quick, and there we go. Alright, these guys are trying to besiege their capital, but I'm gonna go ahead and fight that, and boom, we won. Alright, now that I established myself right here, I'm gonna go ahead and declare war on these three guys to just quickly vassalize them. A quick little follow-up war here, knock them out, and boom. Alright, we got our last war right here, we're gonna catch his forces, and boom. Alright, I'm gonna declare another war to take over Cordoba real quick. And I'm going to call in my ally in Morocco, actually, because we're both allied to him, so I'm just going to send him some gold, make him like me, and then call him to the war. We got our first battle right here, wipe him out. Now I'm going to go here and siege his capital down. 163 loot, take it, and that's the war right here. Boom. Alright, I got another war goal right here. I'm going to declare the Iberian Reclamation War against this guy. It's going to basically just vassalize him, and I'm going to go ahead and strip him of every title that I can. Got him in our first battle all the way over here. Wiped him out. They sieged on Cordoba, so I'm just going to go ahead and take that back. Alright, I'm getting another siege down right here. This should end the war. And boom. Okay, so apparently that war gave me like nothing because I didn't vassalize him, so this is kind of weird. Alright, I'm going to declare another struggle clash to take over this area right here. It is part of the Duchy of Cordoba, so that's going to help me create two duchies, and then I can form the Kingdom of Andalusia. First siege down right here. I caught his forces, and boom. Won the war. Alright, I'm going to declare another war to take over this last little county right here. With that, I'll be able to form the Duchy of Cordoba, and then with that, the Kingdom of Andalusia. Alright, we got our first siege down. Second siege right here. Alright, without having to fight, we're gonna win the war. Boom. Alright, now I'm gonna be able to usurp the Taifa of Cordoba, and with that, I should be able to create the Kingdom of Andalusia. Now that I own this kingdom, I will be able to declare war to seize all de jure lands from this guy right here. First siege right here. I'm gonna go for his capital. Alright, capital taken right there, and now I'm gonna siege this last two baronies right here, and that should win us the war. Actually, I'm gonna catch these guys right here trying to siege me. I should be able to beat them, and that will probably, yep, tip the war in my favor. Boom. These Portuguese also declared war on me, so I'm gonna go ahead and meet their armies right over here. Alright, we got our first battle going right here. We're gonna win, so I should be able to unsiege everything that they took. Alright, there we go. He's gonna pay me 1,800 gold. Boom. Now, I'm not going to disband my army quite yet because my entire realm is basically trapped inside of a plague. Alright, I unlocked the decision to sponsor Jewish sciences, which is going to basically boost our cultural fascination progress massively, and also just give us a bunch of benefits. So I'm going to go ahead and take that decision. Alright, Crusaders came in and placed a Catholic on the crown of this area right here, so I'm going to go ahead and declare a war with this guy's claims to try to take as much of it as possible back for the Mawali faith. Battle. Alright, beat him in that battle. Now I'm gonna go siege his capital. And this should end the war right here. There we go. And boom. Alright, Aragon took over the remainder of their lands right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna declare another war with this guy's claim over the Duchy of Valencia, and I'm gonna take all this back. Alright, after sieging that right there, we're gonna win the war for this duchy. Alright, I created the Head of Faith title that makes me the Caliph of Andalusia, which is gonna allow me to declare holy wars, I believe, more often. Alright, I've died and I'm succeeded by my son. I did make sure I had a harmonious succession, so I'm gonna keep all my titles. I should be able to use this guy to build up my realm a little bit with his stewardship. Alright, I noticed some of these guys down here are going to actually accept vassalization, such as this guy. Offer him vassalage, and then I'm also going to probably be able to pick up these guys right here. Alright, my wife has a claim on this county right here. Now, this is interesting because she also has a claim on all these other areas right here, which would be very useful to have. So I'm going to go ahead and declare war to seize this county right over here. And a quick siege down on their capital right over here. It has 109 loot, so it's going to be not that much for me. Alright, we're going to catch our first battle right here. Looks like it's going to be close, but I do think that we are going to win this one. Alright, I think we're going to win. Alright, boom. Alright, I've made it all the way over to the war goals. I'm going to focus on sieging this down, as that's what's driving the majority of my war score down right now. And boom, 93% war score. Alright, take this real quick, and that's the war right there. Boom. Alright, I demanded the vassalage of this guy, so I was able to pick him up for free. I'm gonna go ahead and just try to get as many free vassals as I can, then continue my expansion into Iberia. Alright, all these people accepted my vassalation for free, so I just got all this large land grab without even having to declare a single war. Alright, I'm gonna take this guy in as my ward. He is the head of faith, so I will be converting the leader of the Almohades to my faith, and he will recognize me as the Caliph. Alright, there we go. I converted the old Almohade head of faith to the Mawali religion. So now that he is part of my faith, I'm gonna see who the new head of faith for these guys is. And it's still him. Oh, he didn't end up converting anyway, so I guess that's kind of a bummer. Alright, my son has a claim over most of Portugal's land. He has a claim over the kingdom itself, but I'm not going to press that claim, so that way he will become my vassal, and I'm going to go ahead and try to seize all this land from the kingdom of Portugal. Our first siege getting off right here. Boom, right here. Got that, and now I'm going to go ahead and catch his armies. Alright, we got our first battle going right here. Looks like we're going to wipe him out, and now I can continue sieging right up here. Alright, with that siege right there, we've won the war. And boom! So now we have incorporated almost half of Portugal into our little kingdom right here. Alright, my son right here has a claim over the kingdom of Leon, so I'm going to go ahead and press that right here. After I win the war, I'm going to go ahead and declare war on my son after claiming his title to take all this land for myself. Alright, first siege done right here. Quick siege here, and now head for their capital. Alright, siege on their capital done right there, and now I'm going to siege on the rest of the land right here. Alright, with that siege right there, I've won the war. I've taken over all this land for my son, so now I'm going to go ahead and claim his title and declare war on him to take over the kingdom of Leon for myself. We're getting a quick battle off right here. That's the war right there, and now I have all this land for myself. Alright, I went down the scholar path, so now I have the buy claim interaction. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to buy claims all over the kingdom of Portugal, so by our next war I will be able to fully annex them. Alright, this person right here broke away, so I'm going to go ahead and declare war to seize their little duchy right here. We'll go in right here. Another siege down right here, and that's the war without a single battle. Boom. Alright, now using my buy claim interaction, I'm gonna go ahead and buy a claim on the Duchy of Barcelona and the Duchy of Aragon. What this is gonna allow me to do is conquer all of the Iberian lands that the Kingdom of Aragon holds right now. Alright, now I'm gonna declare war on them. Alright, we got our first battle going right here. It looks like we're going to win, and then I'm going to continue my siege up into Aragon. Quickly wipe out these forces right here, and now I'm going to go after his capital. Alright, I've taken his capital, and I've captured him, I believe. So, boom! Now I control all of Iberian Aragon. Alright, I have a few claims on this guy's land right here that I bought, so I'm going to go ahead and declare war for them. After that, once I die, I'm going to use my son to finish off the Kingdom of Castile. Alright, got a claim on his capital right there, and boom! We won the war, and now I've integrated half of his realm. Alright, I died, so I'm going to be continuing as my son. He's pretty decent, just well-rounded all around. He is an intrigue build, so I'm going to use this guy to finish off the remainder of Iberia. Alright, that's my first war. I'm going to declare a struggle clash and reduce this guy to basically only one county in Madrid. Alright, got a quick siege on his capital done. We're going to have a first battle right over here. Wipe out their armies, and then I'm going to go ahead and siege the rest of this area right over here. Alright, with that should be the war over, and boom! We've reduced him to only one little county. Alright, I'm going to declare another struggle clash to completely wipe out the Kingdom of Portugal. Alright, I got a siege on his capital right here. Already got our first battle going right now. Looks like we're going to win. And that's the war right there. And boom! Completely wiped out Portugal. Alright, I'm just going to quickly wipe out this little Navarra right here. Alright, boom. Alright, this guy declared war on me to seize a relic. He's trying to take away the Holy Thorn and Fragmentary Cross. If I win, I'm going to take 6k from him, so I'm just going to fight this out. Alright, I actually had like a rebellion within my own borders, so I'm just going to go ahead and white piece this and focus on knocking out these guys. Alright, I wiped out the Peasant Rebellion. Boom. So now I'm going to go ahead and try to manage my realm and then eventually take over this last little county right here. Alright, looks like my vassal is going to go ahead and conquer this last thing for me, so I should, after I take over this one little island, be able to end the struggle for Iberia. Alright, I have the decision to evangelize to the realm, so I'm going to go ahead and take that. For reference, here's my faith right now, and once I click this right here, here's everything that I converted. Alright, looks like my vassal lost the war, so I'm just going to go ahead and declare my own county conquest war for Castile, and this will end up destroying every other kingdom within Iberia. Down his capital, and boom. Alright, my kingdom of Al-Andalus was not able to meet the requirements to end the Iberian struggle because of the faith Almohadi, and I am not able to convert it due to the current phase. So what I did was I made Zenzir my primary title, so now I'm able to take the decision to end the Iberian struggle. The history of our people is as complex as we are diverse, and as fraught as we are strong. The future of Iberia will once again be decided by the heirs of the Umayyads. There is now no other realm that can truly contest Zenzir dominance in Iberia, or the priests and settlers who bring the sword of Allah and Andalusian civilization to its villages. All that remains is to declare this victory, having decided how to proceed with our rule. Alright, the 3 decisions I can pick will be the Land of God, which gives extra conversion speed and cheaper holy wars. This one will give me faster cultural conversion. But the final and third decision will actually give us bonuses in both of those regions, so I'm going to go ahead and pick that. Alright, I declared war to seize Sardinia right here. I'm going to go ahead and get my first sieges done, and then I'm going to go down and get their capital. Another siege right here, and that's the war. Boom. Alright, now I'm going to do what the Umayyads attempted to do several hundred years ago, and I'm going to declare war to seize the Kingdom of France. Alright, we got our first battle going right here, wipe them out, and I'm going to continue my siege up to the north. Alright, I popped off my last siege right there, right before their armies could catch me. I just trailed a siege all the way towards Paris, but I don't even need to reach it. And boom, I've seized France. Alright, I'm going to declare another war to seize all the de jure lands that England holds within France. Alright, got our first battle going. We're going to wipe these guys out. And now I'm going to continue my siege up here. Alright, these subjects are also going to rise up against me, so I'm just going to go ahead and fight them and try to take away all the Catholic titles within this area over here. that siege finished up the war with England, so I'm going to seize these titles, and now I'm going to focus on the Catholic uprising. Alright, we got a battle going right here, so we're going to wipe out some of their forces before their main army enters. It's pretty tight, but I think we are going to be able to pull off the win in this battle, and... Alright, boom. Alright, we got another battle going right here. Looks like we're going to wipe them completely out and be able to unsiege all this over here. Alright, there we go. With that battle, we've won the war, and boom. Alright, now that I've secured France, I'm able to take the decision to avenge the Battle of Tours. It's going to give me the nickname the Avenger, this cool little perk, and as well as converting a lot of this land to my faith. Thousands and thousands of brave Muslims died on the road to Tours. On the path to the martyrs, they were fighting for a better future, a new golden age for the true believers. Today, that future is finally here. With a firm foothold in Europe, my glorious conquest has only just begun. Double up and stack on that decision I just took. You can see what all is morality. Now I'm going to evangelize to the realm, which will convert many more of these lands. And as you can see, now the majority of my empire is my faith. Alright, I'm going to declare another war to seize the Duchy of Burgundy from this guy right over here. We're going to get our battle going right over here with these guys. Try to wipe them out, and boom. That's Burgundy for us. Alright, now I'm going to take the decision to form a new empire. I have done what no one else could. I have united the lands of Al-Andalus with those of France and Brittany. All my vassals and imams have gathered before my throne. I have earned this moment in their eyes, and more importantly, in the eyes of Allah. It is only right that I place the crown upon my own head, as my servants, both temporal and spiritual, bow to me. Wazirid reigns supreme. So now, as you can see, this is the Wazirid Empire, and all of this is de jure part of it. France has been reduced to basically nothing, and my entire realm is secured. Alright, I'm pretty happy with how this run went. I secured all of Iberia and even expanded into France and Western North Africa. I've converted the majority of my lands into the Mawalidi faith. So I'm going to call it here, and that's going to be the video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and that's all from me.